Absheni, Sanbonani, Dumelang, Khotong, Arlocheng. Today I'm back just to talk about something. I'm not giving any advice. I'm just giving out what I think about something. So I think a few days ago my friend and I had a conversation about having kids. I think which is a most popular conversation between friends, families, everywhere. So, as you all know, I have a kid, but my friend doesn't have a kid. So I was asking her, do you want kids? And it was just an open discussion. I wasn't like, there was nothing personal. She's like, yeah. And I asked her, why haven't you had kids yet? And her answer was like, because I'm not financially where I want to be yet. And I was like, okay. And yeah, I guess that's where I'm about to talk about, based on the financial part of having a child. If somebody asked me a few years ago, not a few years, let me say 5 years ago, don't you want to have a kid right now? I'd say, nope, I'm not financially ready. And guess what? If anybody asked me today, after having a kid, do I want to have a second kid? I will say no. And if anybody asks me why, it will be nothing related to finances. After having a child, I went through a lot of depression, way too much. And my depression was bad, very bad. It was like I was even mentally ill. I did a lot of stupid stuff. I tried to kill myself. I tried I threatened my life a lot. And it was a lot. It was just a lot. And it's because I didn't mentally prepare for the child. I financially prepared, but mentally I didn't. And obviously with all these mental problems that I had, it affected my motherhood, it affected my family, it affected my family. I'm talking about me, my child, and the father. It affected the relationship I had with friends and everybody. And that's when I realized actually I was focusing on the wrong thing, which is the finances. Throughout my pregnancy, if you know me, you'll know how much I was hustling, trying to push so that when my baby arrives, I'm gonna have it figured out. And yes, me and my partner gave our son the best. We are still trying to give him the best that he can. But the truth is, it's beyond that. And I'm speaking on my personal experience. I feel like had I waited and thought about the mental part of it, am I ready? Am I ready to be a mom? Am I the right partner to be a parent with? I don't know if that makes sense, but not in a sense of co-parenting, in a sense of parenting together with someone. Am I ready to do that? And I never asked myself those kind of questions. All I was ready for is to just give birth. I prepared my mind 100% when it comes to going to labor, preparing the room for my child, raising the child. But I didn't think about the mental state. And honestly, after going through a lot, it fucked a lot of things. It fucked a lot of things. It really messed up a lot of things in a way that if I could, I wish I could just turn back and then focus on what's important. And yeah, so maybe before you focus on the financial part, check your partner as well. Check whoever that you want to have a kid with. Is this person mentally stable? Is this person ready to be a parent? Just because someone can be a good girlfriend or a good boyfriend or a good wife or a good husband, they can be a good parent. It's not like that. Parenting is a different level of living. It needs a lot of energy. It needs a lot of compromising. It needs a lot. Anything that you can think of, it needs a lot. And it needs the kind of wisdom that surpasses any human understanding, if I have to say that. Because if you look at it, after having a kid, most relationships die. Most marriages pass out. Things become different. And we all thought maybe because the woman gave birth, her confidence is gone. But no, because it becomes something else. Your living arrangement changes. It's not like the only problem is there's now a third person in the family. No, it's beyond that. It goes beyond we are now parents, because now your brain has to work like it. And you can imagine me being mentally ill, how it was for my child, how it was for my partner. And honestly, if my partner had to stand up today and say, I fucking regret having a child with you, I wouldn't say anything wrong, because he didn't look at it in that way. He looked at me as a girlfriend, and I was like a top tier. I was a good one. But he didn't look at me and try to question himself. If this child is born and then there's a situation like this, how is Shamo gonna handle this? He didn't think about that. His thoughts were, nah man, this is my woman, she's been with me for years, because we had known each other for like over 5 years or even more. So before you go and decide to have a child, before looking into finances, look at the mental state, look at your partner, check everything, because now you will ignore the red flags of parenting in the name of my husband is the best, my girlfriend is the best thing in the world. And then now, after having a child, you regret why did I do this? And it's gonna be too late. And guess who is gonna suffer the most? The child. At this point, I wish I had done my research. I had gone on Google or go wherever, because all the information is out there in the social media, and overlooked the part of the finances. Finances are important, yes. Money is gonna buy your child what he needs. We've bought, I don't know how many things we've bought for my son, and I don't know how many things I've sold. I don't know how many things I've given away. I don't know how many things he has broken. I don't know how many things he's outgrown. So the money part goes away. It fades as time goes on. How many diapers have we bought? He uses them and we toss it. But the partner is there. You divorce, the partner is still there as the parent. You break up, the partner is still there. And now look at yourself and think, okay, is this the person that even if we had to divorce, I know things are still going to be fine? That's why we get people where now, after the breakup, they're not being able to see their kids. They can't even say a word. They can't even do anything to support their kids because the partner is very bitter or whatever, right? So maybe try to overlook the finances. Try to overlook the financial part. Go on internet, go read books, anything that you need. Check your partner first. If you think that is the good partner to raise a kid with, together or not together, then I guess you found your answer. But if you're still saying, nah, then definitely do not do it. Yeah, so that was my 2 cents. If it's 2 cents, peace of mind. I hope you are good. Go make babies with the right people.